What's good, everybody? It's Luciid here again, back for another video, and today I'm going to be showing you how to craft in Mass Effect Andromeda, because y'all know how vague stuff is. It shows you the basics, don't really explain everything, and it's not really that difficult, but there's a few little tricks and stuff that, like I said, they don't tell you. So if you want to craft anything, you can just press start and go to your inventory, and if you go over to where it would say research in your inventory, any blueprints that you have or have collected or have bought, they will be here. Now from these, you'll see a variety of different weapons, armor, and augmentations that you can craft anytime you want, any day, any hour. Now to craft these from these blueprints, you're going to need the necessary minerals. Minerals can be found all across the universe. You can get minerals in any way, but there's a way to get higher level blueprints to be able to do things. Now, one of these ways is to go to research centers. Research centers can be found in the Tempest, they can be found in the Nexus, they can be found on planets. If you put outposts out, they can be found there, all around. But when you go to a research center, if you click onto the left icon that says research, it'll pop up to this. And here you will have weapons, armor, and augmentations that you can buy using the currency. Now, there's three types of currencies. There's Milky Way research data, Helios research data, and a third one which is Remnant research data. Now, these currencies do not coexist with one another, and by coexist with one another, I mean that if you use some of your points to buy something in the Remnant category, it's not going to affect anything in the Helios category or the Milky Way category. I know a lot of people be thinking that, that's why they don't want to get into this, but yeah, it doesn't affect anything. But if you click on one of these on the weapons, armor, or augmentations, you will see a huge list going from uncommon to common to rare to ultra rare gear that you can buy the blueprints for. And if you press triangle on these, it'll tell you the requirements in terms of minerals, so that you know what minerals you need to get in order to craft these once you buy them and put them into your research pool. Now, the easiest way to get these research points is by scanning. You know how to scan the beginning of the game. You just press down the D-pad, you see something, if it highlights orange, you click X to scan it. Now, depending on what the object is, depending on if it's an animal or it's a new thing that you fought, and depending on what planet, depends on what type of currency you're going to get. Now that you know how to get the currency, now you know how to get higher level blueprints, now you're probably wondering, how the fuck do I get the minerals? Okay, calm the fuck down, I got you. Now, you can get minerals all throughout the world. You can get them just by picking them up, like in just any game, or there's a few other ways you can get them. One of the most popular ways to get them is through using your rover. Now, when you're in your rover, I don't really know if it's called the rover, but I'm gonna fucking call it the rover. When you're using your rover and you're just driving through the planet, you'll notice there will be mining locations, and the top left of the corner of the map will tell you when you're in a mining location and will show you how good that mining location is. Once you find a mining location, you press right on the D-pad, a drop down menu will come up, and you can press R1 to launch your mining drone, and if it finds minerals, it'll bring minerals back to you. It is good to note that the only minerals that the mining drone can find are the minerals that are only on that planet. When you're about to go to a planet, it'll give you a list of about 4 to 5 minerals that are known to be in that area, and those are the only type of minerals you're expecting to be able to find from this. You can also upgrade your mining drone and other stuff with your rover through crafting, and it's the same method. Now, another way to get minerals, which I personally find most helpful, is from exploring different planets, asteroids, and other anomalies that are going to be found in the universe. Now, if you go to the Helios cluster world map, which you can access from the Tempest, you'll see a variety of places that you can go and explore. If you go to any one of these, when you click X and you go in on them, you'll see a whole bunch of different locations other than the actual place where you could touch down. Now, when you first get to these, if you hold down L2, the search icon will pop up and look for anomalies. Anomalies are just other things that weren't first popped up on the map. If you find one of these, just press R1 to dispatch the drone, as you just saw, and you will be able to explore that area as well. Now, these could range from asteroids to satellites to stars, and with these, a lot of these have mineral deposits in them. I believe this one has a copper extract, and yes, it does. It's an asteroid. And you'll see copper, a copper deposit. You press X and boom, you get a large amount of copper. You can also use this method to not only get research points from like crashed ships that you find, but you can also do it to get Andromeda points. I will be providing a video to explain Andromeda points because, again, it's a side quest and it doesn't really explain it without you actually having to go do it. Once you have your blueprints and you have the minerals that you need, just go to your research section in your inventory or go buy the blueprint that you need. Go to the blueprint, press X, and it will allow you to craft. But that about wraps up the video. Like I said, crafting is not that difficult. It's just a lot of stuff that they don't really tell you and you got to find out by yourself. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. If you're new, make sure you subscribe because I'll keep posting more Mass Effect Andromeda news. And look forward to the videos about augmentation and Andromeda points. Peace.